Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man, and this is a very important shout out to Charles and shout out to the other guys that were willing to share their story of their upbringing with me because I know that it's a lot of people out there. And what gave me the inspiration for this video was that, as well as something that I read on Facebook by one of my a guy I grew up with, a good friend. He had his stepfather coming up, and his stepfather, stepped in. He's a good dude, man. Like, he was a good dude. Like, I ain't never seen him doing no funny business on their mother, and I was a nosy kid. I just never saw it. But we gotta address this, because the couple people that had decent stepfathers, this is what people don't understand about social media. When you put something out there, you gotta consider all sides to be fair about it. Okay? Now, even my father, I've watched my mother play the victim and act like everything that was going wrong was his fault. But even as a kid, I knew better. Like, because I saw things that were not right that she was doing as well. Now, I'm gonna share parts of my story because we got to get this out here fair. Yeah, some dudes step in and be stepdads. And some kids be good kids, man, and it work out great. But you got to hear the other side of the story. So let's start with my parents. My mother was allowing a guy to come to the house that she knew liked her. My father couldn't stand him. He was her co-worker. He liked the other co-workers because he knew that they was just cool. Like, they was family friends. Like, they was almost like family. Like, one guy in particular that passed away, he was like family, man. Never tried nothing with my mother. He's just her friend. But the other dude, his intentions was bad the whole time. This is what I noticed. And then I'll talk about this too. Even in my own situation, I saw similarities to this. When women can't get guys out of their face, eventually they're going to be more disrespectful and or cheat and or have emotional affairs, or all three. That's a bad sign. So if you thinking about marrying a woman and y'all getting into it because she's too friendly with guys, that is an important sign. Because what normally happens, what happened in my situation, what happened in my mother did some stuff. I ain't gonna throw my mother under the bus. My father wasn't innocent, but my mother did some stuff. And she brought up something from 25 years prior to justify it. Okay? Now, in my situation, the beginning was rocky too. The beginning was rocky, and it was the same thing. Not getting guys out of your face, too friendly with guys, the whole entire time. But just like my mother, she was very aggressive when my father did anything, and she was very aggressive over any little thing with me and women, whether it's me looking, whether it's this. And the end result for my mother was she ended up with a boyfriend and some other stuff that I'm not going to mention on YouTube. My situation, I don't even know everything. But what I know is an emotional affair happened. I don't know what happened, what all happened in it. things were being done. Aggression was shown towards me for just merely being out with a friend. And the end result is we soon to part ways. So you say, why are you bringing this up? No, Matrix. I thought you was talking about stepfathers. I am. Because just like I told my friend, I said, such and such was a good guy. I said, but nowadays, a lot of time the stepfather get in the picture because the mother was clowning the father. Y'all got to stop this blaming these guys. Y'all got to stop this, because the best women stayed with their man and worked things out, and everything turned out fine just merely because he had something on the side. A lot of time they be having stuff on the side too. They just sneakier, so they act like they haven't. So, like even in my case, man, we was fighting and arguing off and on for a long time. And it was a couple times that I thought about just leaving, but I said, I'm not leaving my sons. Ain't no way. There's no way. And so it'll get better for a little while, then we have another fight. Then it'll get better for a little while, then we have another fight. And that's how it was the whole time. My son's grown now. Now I got daughters that this stuff been going on with them too. I said, at first we was trying to say, well, we'll just wait till they 18. No. Life is too short. She doesn't want me, man. So if they end up with a dude that think he their stepdad, it ain't because of nothing I did. Sometimes y'all gotta understand, even y'all mothers, your father, all y'all fathers didn't abandon y'all, man. Some of y'all mothers were young and dumb. Some of y'all mothers were just like these women now. When the guy is too good, they don't like him. That's just the truth. You got to start telling the whole truth. And then I know a dude that I used to work with that he said that he broke up with her because she got to dissing him when he was down. I'm finna show y'all what I be talking about. She got to dissing him when he was down. And what happened was he got fed up because he walked in the room. She didn't know he was in the room, and she was calling him bum and just talking down on him because he was in between jobs. He up now. I believe the problem was her. Because, okay, how is he up now? He way up. And what she did was, when he left her, she was like, he was trying to write his daughter, trying to see his daughter. I told him, I said, man, you should have took her to court. A lot of time dudes don't be wanting to pay them fees, man, or they can't pay the fees. So it don't be that some of y'all be feeling like your father didn't fight for y'all. Sometimes this stuff came down to money, man. I'm just gonna tell you. That's why you think I'm still there, like, besides my daughters. The other reason I'm still there, I know she don't want me. I want to have sex. I want to deal with women. But it's the money thing. I don't know what's finna happen with this. So y'all gotta understand that when y'all be dogging, some of y'all really need to sit your parents down together and hear both sides. If they can have a reasonable conversation, instead of being mad at your dad or mad at your mom, y'all need to sit down and have a reasonable conversation and let the truth come out. People be on dope, all type of stuff, and it's not just the men. These women be strung out too. Y'all don't be knowing everything. I guarantee you it's somebody, and I'm not putting you down, But just remember, I'm a prophet. There's somebody that's going to watch this video that your mother was a dope head and you don't even know it. And she was messing with other guys while she was doing it. Your father tried to warn her to stop at first. She kept doing it. So he's like, man, I'm not finna put up with this. And he left. And she told y'all, your father abandoned you, your father this, your father that, and that's not even the truth. Y'all got to start confirming these prophecies in the comments, man. Some of these women, they just be wanting to thought it up. They be thoughts before they get married. They be getting that itch. They be wanting to mess with multiple dudes, man. They want to put multiple meats in their mouth. They want to open up. They want to see the reaction of different dudes to their sex. That's just the way it is. Some of these women, they lied about what they did sexually before they got married. And so now you see that they ain't no virgin. Virgins don't, let me tell you something, a virgin will mold herself completely to the dude. When women be turning against dudes, talking about they'll find another man, they don't need no other man, that ain't how, or they don't need no man, that ain't how virgins talk. You know they lying about something when they do that. You know they are. Every time, 100 out of 100. I don't need no man. How you don't need no man and you was a virgin when you met your man, or at least you say you was. We know now you wasn't, because virgins don't talk like that. I've never in my whole entire life seen a virgin talk or act like that. And I'm going to show you something else. You got to look at them friends too. Because if a woman a virgin like that, she gonna be at odds with her friends if they thoughts. I'm telling you, man. Most of the time, not 10 out of 10, but most of the time, that's gonna be the case. That she gonna be at odds with her friends because her friends don't represent what she is. Yeah, we might have to talk about this some more, because I gotta make a run, and I'm nowhere near done talking about this. So it's gonna be a part 2 right away to this. But a lot of y'all been lied to, man. Y'all mamas always try to act like all y'all mamas ain't innocent. I would literally become a slave on the plantation again. I would make that bet that all these women, if I could prove it with evidence, that all of these women that try to act innocent or say they innocent, I wouldn't even say 50%. I wouldn't even say half of them are innocent. I would say maybe 35, 40%. Their husband left them with no choice. But most of them, it was them. Let's be real. Y'all think that today is all the way different from the 80s and the 90s? Come on, man. Y'all need to stop that, man. These women be liking other dudes. Most dudes cannot accept the fact that another dude piping a woman that they supposed to be with down. Some of y'all mamas cheated. Then he left and she told you, oh, he abandoned us. You know, he ain't no good. He a deadbeat. But some of them caught your mama with a penis in the mouth. Some of them caught her with a penis in the butt. Some of them caught her with a penis in the vag. I know these things. I'm a prophet. The Most High sent me to talk about this, man. I'm telling you. All of y'all, you're mad at your daddies, and you don't even got the whole story. Some of it probably was your daddies. And you know what? Some of y'all daddies are admitted, man. They'll come clean. You just got to get this other side of the story. We're going to do part 2 to this, man. Stay tuned.